Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 10th of July 2023. So Friday's news, the dollar and bonds puked in holiday shortened week. Mixed jobs data sparks stock swing. And June payrolls tumbled to 209. That was revised down as well, or there was a revision of last month's as well. Lowest since 2020 and first miss in 13 months. But wages come in hot. I did notice that actually, that the average earnings had gone up. But obviously they used this main news to move the market to the upside. And then of course now overnight we're seeing the net effect of saying, hang on a minute, the earnings are too high. So cyclicals recover after solid US jobs report. And economic news for today, well, it's 4 p.m, it's Bailey, so the market's going to have to make its own direction. It's been doing that overnight, so let's kick off and have a look at the Dow. So in the Dow, we've taken out the 89% overnight. We actually found support there during Friday with a bit of demand, but for whatever reason, overnight the market doesn't like it and it's heading down towards this low. We've taken out Friday's low, which is always interesting, but it's the low in the daily chart here at 33,605 you want to keep an eye on, because obviously the market's going to try and find support there, and if it doesn't find support there, watch out for that 200 MA just below. Also, we can draw in some fib retracements from here up to here, and again you'll see at the moment we're trading at 78% there, and that 89 ties in with this 200 MA here as well. 30-minute chart, market down slightly, then coming up before the non-farm payrolls. They came out here. See the market trade down to the low. Guess what? They buy off the low on Friday. They bring the market up 230 points, and then we see the market then sell off on Friday evening, and the market continue lower now. Like I say, we're through Friday's low. We've got the S1 there as well, so keep an eye on these areas. And in the German DAX, we haven't breached Friday's low yet in the overnight, but Friday down. You can see there's demand. They tried to buy the market back. 30-minute chart, again coming off that low. We shook out through that, but you can see the buying there. First thing, market then taking one direction up to the news, market spiking up, coming back, and then sitting sideways until late on, about 5 p.m. you see the market moving to the upside. But at the moment overnight, we're nowhere near the high of Friday. Market's now at the close, gone through the close, and also gone through the DP, with the averages starting to turn as well to the opposite direction of an up move. Also watch the S1 if the market goes to the downside when we open at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. for the cash. And also watch that low down here. Just looking to see, no, there's nothing else that jumps off the page there at the moment. 5-minute chart, looking inside of what happened, you can see that we moved up to the 200 MA. We then found we were overbought, the market selling off. I do like it when the market does this, where it tries to hoodwink traders. We saw the market sideways for a while, then they spiked it to the downside. And what they're doing here is taking out the stops to the downside, those that are long, and also those who think, well, if we break this low over here, we're going to go short. And then they buy back in. But the momentum was already starting to move back to the upside. So we see the retracement and then the market moving there. In lunchtime, let me just move the chart across. At lunchtime, we saw prices obviously react to the non-farm payrolls, which were here. The market spiked up, and like I said before, it stayed sideways, and then the market moving to the upside. So yeah, that's where we are with regards to the German DAX. Let's have a quick look at the profits for the week. Actually lost a few quid on Friday. I was experimenting with something else, and I see, you can see they're down just slightly on Friday, but it doesn't matter. Profit factor 4.9, still a profit for the week. The 74.26 win-loss ratio, so good for the week as well. So in the S&P 500, let's just have a look, see what we've got here. I can see these also this market's down on the overnight as well, trading down to 62 at the moment. So Friday not holding here either. 30-minute chart, there's the reaction to the news, market up, but overnight again just moving to the downside. UK 100 also moving to the downside as well. Not much of a reaction during Friday's session there either. And the 30-minute chart, you can see we sold off initially, traded sideways, got the news, moved up, and then overnight. Watch the low for the FTSE being taken out just at this level as well. And in the currencies, GBP, JPY, the market sideways there in the daily chart, 30-minute chart, bit of a choppy one. Started off to the downside. We moved back up with the non-farm payrolls, then back down, and then back up, but just approaching the DP level at the moment. So a bit of weakness around for this. Pound up strongly as the dollar moved lower during the non-farm payrolls. You can see there we've got a sort of a triple top thing going on with there, and there, but down on the overnight. 30-minute chart up all the way on Friday as the dollar moved down on the non-farm payrolls, and down to the DP, but struggling a bit there at the moment for this market too. And in the US dollar, down on Friday, but recovering overnight there. So finally, in the metals, silver, good day up on Friday, down on the overnight at the moment. You see that on Friday reacting to the news, didn't do anything beforehand, so a bit of a positive for the metals there. And gold also moving higher on Friday, but sideways to lower as the dollar gains overnight. 30-minute chart, that's the market's reaction to the better than forecast non-farm payroll numbers there. And finally, the gold-silver ratio, you can see there down on Friday, but up slightly on the overnight. Okay, that's it for this one. The market's got to make its own direction today with regards to having no economic news until 4 p.m. So let's see what happens. See if the downside continues after the market's reflected upon those hotter than average earnings, and also other things obviously going on in the background that I'm not aware of at the moment that the market's moved lower. Okay, that's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.